this is Ray from upholsteryconnection.com. Today, I'm going to show you how to measure and cut the ZigZag spring that you've ordered for your furniture project. The ZigZag spring is going to come in a continuous length. So whether you've ordered 10, 20, 30, or 40 feet, you're going to get one reel that's going to be continuous. You're going to want to measure those loops off of the reel that you receive and cut to the length that you need for your project. On the ZigZag firm, the firm is used for the seat, there are 7 loops per foot. And you measure those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you would cut here. If you need longer for 22 or 24 inches, so on and so forth, you're just going to count 7 and measure out. You can also use a piece of string and measure around the outside and take that spring and measure it against a tape measure so that you have the exact length that you need. Okay? So in this case, I'm just going to cut a foot for a small project that we're going to be doing and show you later in another video. So I'm going to count off 7 in this case because we need 1 foot pieces. So here I'm counting, starting at the end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to cut here again. In this case, we use a pair of bolt cutters. This is a small set of bolt cutters. It is 14-inch. You can find these at any of the big box hardware stores or even the small stores. These springs can also be cut with a hacksaw in a vise or with a grinder. We find that these are the easiest and the safest, so that's what we're going to use here. You should be using safety glasses when you do any of this cutting, just to be on the safe side. So I'm going to use a table as my leverage point, and I'm going to cut here. And now I end up with the piece 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? These are my 2 ends. If I measured from here to here, around this arc, I'm going to have 12 inches. Very close to it. All right? For your project, you're going to need to bend these back, these ends, because when the spring goes onto the chair frame, these ends will start to gouge into it. You can do a couple of things. We sell a tool that will bend these back, and you will end up with ends that look like this. If it's a small project, you're probably not going to want to spend the money to do that. What you can do is either cut these straight. I will use a small piece here to do that. So that you end up with this type of thing. That will sit flatter on your frame. Okay? Now, in this case, we're going to leave these out here a little bit. I'm going to trim them just a little bit more. And then I'm going to use my tool to bend them back this way. One of the other things you could do is if you have a vise, you can put this in a vise and you can bend it back a little bit or bend it straight. The situation with the vise though is it will end up breaking off if you bend it too much. Don't worry about it. In your spring clip, this piece is what is critical. This type of a bend back just provides a little bit of a keeper or retaining type of edge for your spring in the clip. Okay? So that's it for this part of it. Thank you.